Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Berry Road to Glory Career Mode, Saving Berry episode 12. This is me, our lad, and you're probably wondering why the title is out of luck, and it's not just to do with results. In preparation for the episode today, I was full of optimism, and everything seemed to be going pretty well, but in reality, I turned around to take a drink of my Tetleys, and there in the cup of tea was a fly. Yes, the fly decided, hey, I'm going to have a drink of that. It looks a really good brew. And he flies in there and kills himself because he drowns. So I had to go make another cup of tea. Disappointing, yes, but not as disappointing as what I'm about to show you. So here's the calendar. I was going to go into Burton Albion on the Saturday. And then we were going to go into Bristol Rovers on the Wednesday, that you can see on the calendar in front of you. And then Oxford would finish the episode. Unfortunately, what I like to do is I like to cut out the goals that I score and then post them to Instagram to promote the channel, and that's a great thing. But in the process of cutting out the goal that we scored against Burton Albion, inadvertently overwrote the footage, so I don't actually have the whole game to show you. We actually ended up losing the game 3-1. We were well and truly outclassed by Burton Albion, and as I mentioned, we did score a consolation goal. I can show you that now, but before we obviously get to that as well, I just like to, like I said, I try and stay professional, try and make sure that I do a good job. I just dropped the ball on this one and I wasn't paying attention, and instead of saving it as a new file, I overwrote the footage accidentally. So here's the goal. We're going to show you that, and then we're going to get to the Bristol Rovers result. Lotori holds it up here, and as you can see, we're 3-0 down. Jabo Abere slams it in. The veteran striker adding to his legendary status in the game. And yeah, so for him, a personal nice moment. Lotori gets another assist, but it was another example of the rotation side not picking up the slack and not being able to combat and get on the field and fight really and be competitive on the field. And then came the Bristol Rovers game. I thought we would bounce back and I thought we'd see something great. And in the end, it ended up being a dour 0-0 draw. Again, as a spectacle for an episode, it's not great content. There's nothing to see. I think both teams had a combined shot against the goalie of like 5. They had 3 chances, we had 2. It was boring. So I just took this screenshot to show you the result. It's a positive. We drew 0-0. We got a point. On to the Oxford game. Let's hope we can see something good from this one. So we did complete a little bit of business, as from the last episode we signed 2 free agents, and they are Ayman El Shayat from Egypt. He's a right back central defensive midfielder with high attacking and high defensive work rates, 6'1", and at this point, as I keep saying, we do need bodies. He's going to come in, might get a sub appearance here in the Oxford game. The other guy is Bulgarian Dimitar Spasov. He can play cam and striker. He's 19, left-footed, 3-star skill moves, a power free kick trait, medium on his work rate. This guy looks really promising, and yeah, so Al Shayat will get number 23 and Spasov is 27. Hoping to bring them on with 20 minutes to go. Let's see how we get on. So, due to the mistakes that I've made in recording, this is going to be the first game of today's episode at the end of the month. It's not quite often that that's going to happen. So, we've got Oxford United at home and we're at Gig Lane. There's a shot of Danzi. There's a shot of our captain. As I said, we are out of luck. We need something to change. And some people might say you have to build your own luck. Maybe that's something that one of the players can step up and be our talisman when we need him the most. Certainly we're going to need a strong performance if we're going to get anything from this game against Oxford. And make no mistake about it, we've had some good results, but I'd imagine we'll be in a relegation battle for most of the season. Oxford popping it about a bit here, and we've got to try and get our foot on the ball in midfield. Ake with a close shot. That's a warning shot. Sykes into Woodburn. Oh, see you later with the stepovers. And defender is almost non-existent. Fabiani with a wonderful stop. Woodburn probably didn't get as much on it to get that into the corner, and good save from Fabiani. Ferreira, that's a blind pass and gives it away. And again, the midfield are not doing a job of getting hold of the ball. Is Aguirre from Thorn, and that should have been What, 2-3-0 already? Opening half hour's been disastrous for us. Thorne into Woodburn, deflected. Oh, what a save. Oh, and Aguier puts it in. And unlucky in the deflection from Fabiani, as the defender did his best to try and block the shot. Deflected it. Fabiani made the save. And then Aguier scores. But you know what? It's no more than they deserve, really. I hate to say it. I hate to be the one to say that we deserve to be a goal down, but we have just not been at the races here at all. And poor Fabiani. We've just defence, midfield, everybody's got to get a foot on the ball here. Well in, good challenge. Control it! What's he doing there? Why is the ball popping up there? And Brannigan almost scoring again. This time a deflected shot. Almost loops in over Fabiani. Dear me. Crossed in. Fabiani's going to roll that out. Almost giving it away, but we get a bit lucky. Like maybe that's the luck we need. Atkinson. Yeboah. Oh, he's through. On the breakaway. Yeboah. We need him to score here. Yeboah onto his left. Oh, and Eastwood pushes it away. Unlucky. So at half time we're a goal down. The midfield needs to step it up here. Games are won and lost in midfield. We've got to stand up and be counted in this second half, otherwise we'll be out of sight by the hour. Oxford are a decent side. Here's Woodburn. Woodburn. Oh, he sent Sage for a Big Mac there. Out comes Fabiani. Gosling gets it. Come on, Gosling! Wake up! Get across. Stop the cross from getting in. We've got to work harder at stopping the cross. Well in. And he gives it away again. Gosling. Third attempt and he finally clears it. Here's Atkinson. Now can we mount a charge? Play it down the line. That's it. Here comes Yeboah. And there's no way Mousinho's going to catch Yeboah here. Get the cross in. Somebody get in the box. Get in there. And there's Moonbagner. Just where we need him. And that all started with getting the ball clear, stopping the cross at full back, and then attacking the wings. Once again, if you work hard enough in those defensive positions, you can expose the team you're playing against on the break. And with Yeboah, with his pace, that's an easy tap in for Moonbagner. He'll gratefully accept that. Faris Moonbagner. And it's his 11th of the season. Brannigan into Woodburn, near post, and a fantastic reflex save. Woodburn should have had at least 2 goals today. But look at this. Maybe Demiroglu did enough sticking his leg out there. It's going to be a throw-in, and we're going to see the 2 new guys. It's going to be Spasov and Al Shayat as coming on. Let's see what they can do. Here is Spasov. Spasov. Deep cross to the back post, and Eastwood has to come and clear it away. A panic clearance there as we're putting Oxford under all sorts of pressure. McDonald. Can he open the... And here's Spasov. Lovely footwork from the Bulgarian. And another deep cross comes in. This time they have to head it away. And a horrid clearance by Oxford. Spasov looks promising in the only few minutes that we got to see him. And time winding down here. We just got to make sure we don't concede a late goal. And it's going to come to Woodburn on the right. He's been a danger all match. Got to stop the cross. Demiroglu gets the head to it. Taylor's turned him. And Fabiani pushes it away. Great stop from Fabiani. And the full-time whistle goes as we earn a point. And I had to say, I'm actually quite pleased with that. A point is well deserved. Alright guys, so I'm also going to show you some clips from our January transfer window. It was mostly quite mellow. We got some offers for our Irish midfielder, Mark McDonald, and they came mostly from Irish clubs. Pennies and a pittance offers, and we're not in a position where we can actually sell McDonald because we already have a weakened midfield. We don't have anybody else that can play in this position at the moment. And, you know, just while we're going through these screens and I'm basically outpricing them and getting rid of the offers, I'm going to explain our transfer policy. If we receive a big considerable offer, so if it's 2 or 3 times as much as what the player's worth, if somebody comes in like Nottingham Forest or Derby County and they was to bid on Fabiani or Yeboah and say offer 3 million, then that player has to be sold. That's just to try and keep this as realistic as possible under these current circumstances. So we're kind of like, even though we have all these international players and these free agents that have come in, it's not realistic under the current circumstances. You have to kind of suspend your reality a little bit, but it doesn't mean to say that I'm going to be bringing Neymar in the next transfer window. So we have to kind of keep some element of reality so that this is a slow build. You also have to factor into account that Fabiani might actually, his skill level might be, he might outgrow the team. So again, that would then lead to a transfer. Yeboah, Moumbagna, all those guys, it's going to be hard to keep them going into the championship. They might not grow as fast, but if they do, then obviously they'll have to move on. And again, that purely comes down to a financial status. If a team offers a large amount to one of our players, then they have to go. And it's up to us to try and find the replacement players from free agency and from academy. So I just wanted to let you guys know ahead, that's what our process is. So the final match of today's episode is Gillingham away. We're at Priestfield Stadium and hoping to build on the 1-1 draw, which is quite impressive because Oxford are in the top 10. So if we can build on that and get a good result, let's see. Early 15 minutes, the cross comes in from Goslin's corner. Atkinson was close there, really close. He had the right idea, he just glanced it over the bar. Yeboah. He's got the beating of Fuller around the outside, goes back inside and completely makes a fool of him. Cross to the back post. Oh, Latore. He can't quite believe that. How has he missed that? Not really his forte, he's only small. Danzy can't believe it either. Fuller. Into O'Keefe, and here's Ollie Lee. Ollie Lee onto his left, and smashes Gillingham into a 1-0 lead. What a finish that is from Ollie Lee. And you just let him, we'll see on the replay I think. Rossi goes to make a challenge, I think he just gets completely done here. Yeah. He shimmies to one side and allows that shot to open up. He sticks his foot out, but he's already moved across to his left. Time running out at the end of this first half. Armenicus crosses deep, looking for Goslin. Drops down for Latore. Oh, yes! That was in! That was in! Underside of the crossbar. Let's take another look at that. Guys, tell me what you think. That looks in. Was it not? And then Jones and Moumbagna contest the ball. Here it is again in even slower mo replay. The cursor looks like it's behind the line. Maybe not all the ball crossed the line. Tell me what you think in the comments. Is that a goal? Really difficult to say in real time. We're into time added on. Atkinson. And now Goslin. Into Moumbagna. And it's 1-1. Come on, Faris Moumbagna. The Cameroon striker can't stop scoring in League One. It's a lovely finish. Takes it in his stride. Only has one thing in his mind, and it's the bottom corner. Right in the onion sack. Look at how that means to Danzy. So at half time we are 1-1. Can we push on and get a win here? We've had a lot of good chances. Atkinson's taken a knock. Moumbagna knocks it to Goslin. Powers into the box. Goslin. Oh, pushed away by Walsh. Oh, and there's a scramble for the ball. Oh, they're so lucky to get that away. Sayich. Latore into Moumbagna. Lovely little flick. Is Goslin. Oh, and O'Keefe comes across and they just about manage to clear it. They're so lucky. We're knocking on the door for this goal. Here's Hanlon. Oh, it's a dangerous ball in. It's Mandron. Michael Mandron with a chance. And he scored. What a heartbreaker. We've done so well in this second half and just been knocking on the door, and then they just go up the other end and punish us on the break. One ball over the top of the defenders. It's a lovely pass, and Michael Mandrin into the box. Lashes it past Fabiani. Just got to mark up. We can try and get a 2-2 draw here. It's Ollie Lee. Oh, what a finish! That is some strike. Ollie Lee. I thought we'd marked up pretty well, and he has just lasered that in. Moonbagner. Neris. Time running out for us here. He's fouled by O'Connor, and the referee's going to wait for a free kick here. Try and get some big bodies into the box. Paulson crosses it, and Moonbagner's there. Oh, what a goal! What a game this is! It's 3-2. And Faris Moonbagner has another goal to his goal scoring record in League One. Before you know about it, he's going to be top of the charts. Let's take a look at this. The ball breaks into the box, edge of the penalty box, and he just sticks a match out at it and connects with it in the top corner. Look at the goalie's reaction here. Yeah, I'm not diving for that because there's no way I'm going to save it. The scoreline has a little bit of respectability about it. A pulsating end-to-end game. 5 goals with Gillingham coming out 3-2 winners. And Moonbagner picking up a brace again. We have just got to start helping him out defensively. Because we're scoring now. We're starting to score. We just can't keep him out at the other end. And still some positives to take from it. That wraps up today's episode, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, smash the like button, leave a comment, let me know what you enjoyed. And don't forget to support me by retweeting if you have Twitter. And if you're new around here, please do consider subscribing to help continue to support me. Now, coming up on Monday, episode 13, same time, same place, we have a special assignment. The Bulgarian Dimitar Spasov makes his debut. Trust me, believe me, you will not want to miss this episode. This is a fantastic debut by a promising youngster. I hope to see you guys on the channel. Thank you so much for watching. This is our lad signing off. See you guys on Monday.